Hi, welcome to Classic Guitar Rock, and today we are going to take a look at the venerable, I don't know what that word means, I just hear people say venerable, and I think they must be smart. So, this is the venerable MXR Distortion Plus, been around since the 70s. I'm sure this is a, reissue, it's not, a vintage one, but boy, used by the likes of Randy Rhoads. This was his distortion pedal on his pedal board. Lots of guys in the 70s and early 80s used this, and a lot of great tunes were recorded using this. I have not even plugged it in and listened to it yet. I just picked this up, and I finally have a chance to give it a try. And so let's put it through its paces and see what we think. Stand by. All right, so let's give this a whirl here. I'm playing through my SG. That's not a real SG. It's a Samick SG. Through a Fender Blues Junior. That's clean. And I'm going to start with the distortion all the way down. One thing I've already noticed, I cheated a little. I did step on it once. I noticed the output. So here's the distortion all the way down. And the output's cranked. And I actually have a drop in volume. So that's output crank, distortion all the way off. Kind of buzzy. Very simple, right? You got output and you got distortion. So I'm not sure what I think of it yet. I kind of like that, just on the edge of breaking up. Kind of like it. Okay, as I crank up the distortion, my output goes up, so it gets louder. I'm at 12 o'clock, so straight up on the distortion. So, I don't know. What do you think? I'm going to crank the distortion. I'll bring the output back just a little bit. kind of has that. You kind of see where the roads. You kind of hear that, right? So what do you think? It's not a real warm sounding. It's kind of nasty sounding, but maybe that's kind of the point. I'm not loud enough to get some good nasty feedback. Huh. So vintagey vibe. To me, it sounds more fuzz boxy. So I'm gonna have to. Spend a little more time with it and decide what I think. So I kind of like the high gainy stuff, and you kind of see where the Randy Rhoads sound kind of comes in there. Obviously, I can't play like Randy Rhoads, but so I kind of like that, but not sure how useful this will be. But you know, I need to mess around with it a little more and decide what I think. You know, right now my initial thoughts are it's okay. I mean, I got a pretty good deal on it, but I don't think, wow, this just blows me away. This is great. But you do kind of hear some of that vintage vibe, vintage mojo there, and so you can kind of see why it was as popular as it was, I guess. But for my use, for what I need, yeah, I'm not sure. The jury's still kind of out. But anyways, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Thanks. Bye-bye.